Drunken Feast to Dickens, the moral reinvention of Christmas. For centuries, Christmas in London had been about riot, feasting, drinking, and misrule. Apprentices ran wild in the streets, nobles hosted gambling feasts, and the taverns overflowed with gin and noise. It was chaotic, even carnivalesque, a holiday that was inverted with social order. But by the early Victorian era, this world turned upside down and it began to look dangerous. For the new middle classes, this disorder meant sin, and sin meant social decay. The Industrial Revolution reshaped the economy. New factories ran year-round, and the city ran on discipline. Evangelical religion spread throughout London's churches, preaching temperance, thrift, and domestic virtue. Christmas, once the holiday of excess, was recast as a moral problem. The old traditions of feasting, games, and misrule clashed with the new ideal of respectability. The rowdy Christmas taverns and apprentices didn't fit in a world of time of clocks and ledgers. But something curious happened. Instead of abolishing Christmas, the Victorians reinvented it. Writers, especially Washington Irving in America and Charles Dickens in London, for the holiday a makeover. Irving's sketchbook in 1819 describes an old English country Christmas: snow, firesides, and feasting without the debauchery. Charles Dickens took that imagery and made it moral. In A Christmas Carol in 1843, Scrooge's redemption wasn't through feasting, it was through charity, through empathy, through the private virtue of a middle-class conscience. In Georgian London, Christmas was public, communal, and rowdy, but in Victorian times, it was private, sentimental, and structured. The Lord of Misrule gave way to the patriarch at the head of the table, and the world turned upside down became God bless us, everyone. Once the theatres defined Christmas, now it was the drawing room, the church, and the charity hall. Christmas moved from the working class commons to the middle class conscience. There is politics in this virtue. Dickens wasn't just telling ghost stories, he was responding to the inequality. And London had become a city of contrasts, luxury and slums, feast and famine. And so this moral Christmas offered a vision of reconciliation, a fantasy that kindness could bridge class divides.